Hello friends, here I am on the GitHub website and there are few public APIs which are free here, and one of them is the dictionary API. So I have used this dictionary API, this one, the free dictionary API, in Sketchware, and I'll show you how to use it. So here you can see the URL. It is very simple. So we have to enter this URL and after this enter the word. So I used this URL and the result will be in this format. It will be a JSON array containing multiple JSON objects. Each JSON object will have these keys: word, phonetic, phonetics, origin, and meanings. So each of the value of the meanings is another JSON array, and here each object contains part of speech and definitions. Here also you can see part of speech and definitions, and each definition has JSON array as value, and this JSON array contains an object which contains the key definition and also the key example and synonyms and antonyms. So I'll show you how to use it in Sketchware. So let's move to Sketchware. In Sketchware I have added an edit text field for writing the word, a button for getting the meaning, and a text view called text view 1. In components I have added a request network component. When button 1 is clicked, I set a string variable word to edit text 1 get text, and then use this block request network start network request to method get to URL. Here I have joined this URL which I copied with the word. Join this URL and word, and with tag A. I have used the tag A. Now in components, on request network response, on response method, so here I have a string variable called result, and I set this string variable result to empty. If tag equals A, then I get the result to a map list. I get this response to a map list. So you can see this, the response is in JSON array form, so we can get it to a map list. And then at each position of this map list there is a map variable which contains these keys: word, phonetic, phonetics, origin, and meanings. So here we only need the value of meanings. Rest of the things we will not use. So we will use this meanings, and its value will be a list map. So here I get the response to map list, and then repeat for length of map list, get at position of map list to map. Okay, so it will get the map variable, and from this variable we have to get the value of key meanings. So here I convert the value of this key meanings to a JSON string which is in the form of array list hash map string object, which means it is in the form of a JSON array, or you can say a map list. So the value of map.get meanings will be in list map form, and this is converted to a JSON string. Here JSON underscore string is a string variable which I have created. So then I convert this JSON underscore string to a list map called meanings. Okay, I have added these list maps: map list, meanings, and definitions. So once the value is added to a list map called meanings, here you can see now we have this list. This list, it contains two JSON objects, and value of the key definitions is another JSON array, which can be converted to list map. So that's why we will again use this repeat block. We will set a number variable n to 0 and repeat for length of meanings, and we'll get at n of meanings to a map variable called map2. And here from map2 we get the value of key definitions in array list hash map string object form of JSON string. So we set the string variable JSON string to map get definitions in array list hash map string object form, and after that we convert this JSON string to a list map called definitions. And if the length of this list map definitions is greater than 0, then we get at 0 of list map definitions to a map variable called map3. Okay, from map3 we get the definition and set it to a string variable called result. So we set the string variable result to join result and join map to get key part of speech and full stop, then new line, there is a single new line here, and join map 3 get key definition. Okay, here you can see it is map to get key part of speech. So this one was map 2. Yeah, this is map 2 and the key here is part of speech. Okay, and then the next map is this one, map 3, and from this we get the value of key definition. So we add result, then map to get key part of speech, followed by full stop and new line, followed by map 3 get key definition, followed by 2 new lines. Okay, and each time we increase n by 1. Here we increase position by 1 each time, and in the end in text view 1 we display the result. In on error response in text view 1 we display the error message. So that's all in coding part. Now let's check this. So here is the app. Let's write some word here, social, and get meaning. So here you can see the meaning of this word social. Let's write something else, dedicated. So here you can see the meaning of this word dedicated. So that's all in this video. Thank you very much for watching this.